Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be checking out episode number 5 of ReZero. I'm very excited. I need to know more. I need to know what happened at the end of the previous episode. I need to know just what this means for Subaru and for his power. I don't know what you would call it. It's like a curse more than anything, but I'm really excited to see what comes of that and where we go from here, because this kind of changes everything that we thought we knew. At least, well, not everything, but a lot of what we thought we knew. A lot of those assumptions we made, they're now potentially out the window, and we're back where we started at the beginning of the previous episode. And yeah, I'm excited to see where we go from here and what happens, what comes next, and what we learn. And yeah, that's what I'm most excited for. I want to learn more about this series, about the world, about the characters, about what they can do. So here we go, episode 5. No more yapping from me. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know down below how you feel about the series and everything like that. And yeah, let's go. Here we go. Episode 5. I need to start this right this second. So here we go. Episode 5. There's Peanut. I don't know how to point. There he is. He's right there. He's sleeping. And yeah, we're going to just start this episode and see what it throws our way. What curveball it throws this time. Of course, naturally. Oh shit. Oh. Why did you go back? That's a good question. Oh. Yeah, no, that's actually the worst thing that could happen. Like, it's like everyone else has amnesia or something but you. Yep. And that's the sad reality of it. Nothing will ever be the same for you until you figure out everything that you need to figure out. Bro, cut me a break right now. Give me a break. Aww. Oh, she remembers? Oh, so the first day is still the first. Ah, so it was after she shocked him, everything after that. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I don't think he died. She's funny. Just like having those moments with Beatrice really helped to calm him down, which I think is really nice. Yep, she's wearing that dress. Aww. No. Wow, he's so smooth. That Riz? Super Riz? The Super Rizzler? Oh, she's so cute. He's just replaying the day in a similar way. Is she gonna be like Tan? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, there it is. Aww, so cute. Yeah, so Roswell this time he didn't say it was a clown. You still want to work? Yo, you're crazy. Oh, it's Hick this time? Last time it was a Chu, right? So something's changed. Things are changing. The smallest difference can change literally everything. Yeah, everything's changed. Yeah. Don't shake your hips like that. And why is he staring directly at it? Kana. I love the way he's doing that with his voice. Look at the line between them, like the pillar. Who will be the first to cross that line? Ah. That sorry thing. Oh shit, what? Yeah. Okay, what are you going to do? Yeah, don't be weird. Read and write? Oh, the language. That's cool. Oh, so he's gonna learn their language. That's funny. Basic hieroglyphs. Hieroglyphs? Charming. She just couldn't take it anymore. This time. I guess, but still, you know, you could have something to change into. You can't love someone too much. Oh, there it is. Ah, rotate it. Yes. Looks away. Unrefined? What? I think his hair looks fine. Is that why you're staring at him so much? Or is it because your sister's talking a lot to him that it's like, you think it's weird? Bobby. Aww. Amma? Okay. There's a conversation I want to hear.
髪の毛の話か。本当にやってくれんの?
申し訳ありませんでした。
She's very kind and
どうやって
thoughtful.
もスバル君はエミリア様の恩人で立場が違うのに
That's not true.
忘れてください。
そうも簡単にいかないのが人間の小難しいところだ。お、じゃあ条件を出そう。
A
それ
condition?
を飲んでくれるなら今の話はきれいさっぱり忘れることにする。
What's the condition? That she has to wear different clothes?
俺の髪の毛、毛先揃えて整えて軽くすいてくれたら。
Okay.
選ばれると割と痛い感じなんだよ俺。
That awkward silence.
エミリア様もおっしゃってましたけど、スバル君は欲のない人なんです。条件承りました。スバル君の狙いに乗ってあげます。
じゃあエミリアタンとの約束を無事に果たしたら頼む。
約束？
で、まだ約束はしてないけどな。
We're reliving the past. Oh, there's all the snotty-nosed kids. Here to bite him. Yep. Did you pee your pants?
次はデートでここに来るからな。その時は空気読めよ。この小動物は特別に
Aw, look at the cutie.
ことを許す。
こんなところにいたんですか。
Aw.
スバル君は随分と人気でしたね。
You were quite the hit.
どうしてかガキンチョに好かれる体質でな。
Because you're a goofy guy who can just get down and relate to kids.
敬うに足りるだけのものをスバル君はちゃんと子供たちに見せたんです。
That's funny.
正論ごもっともだよ。かといって最初から舐められてんのもなんか違うと思うんだけど。
Ah!
その辺のあたりはうまくやりそうだよな。
姉様は素敵でしょう。
That cutaway?
結構な頻度で圧力生みそうだけど。
そういえば、スバル君の勉強の進み具合はどうですか？
着々と答えておこう。
Plugging
ラム
along?
も意外とちゃんと教えてくれるしな。まあ途中で普通にベッドで寝られるとやる気がそがれるから勘弁してほしいけど。何その姉への絶対的な信頼。並大抵じゃないな。マジ鬼がかってんぞ。
鬼がかる？
神がかるの鬼バージョン。なんかよくね。
Sounds kind of
好きなん
cool.
ですか？
Oh?
だって神様って基本的に何もしてくれないけど、鬼って未来の展望を話すと一緒に笑ってくれるらしいぜ。特に来年の話とか爆笑してくれるって言うからな。
Oh, the smile. Is she like, I'm a demon? Oh, that's the same scene as with Amelia. Is that a hint?
大したことはできない。
With that face?
今君のイモジってのを書いて覚えてる。
That-
へえ、スバルって思ってたよりちゃんと勉強してるんだ。
この動詞が子供向けでほとんどイモジって話だから。月が綺麗ですね。
え？
じゃなくて、エミリアにお願いがある。
I really like her hair.
明日から真面目に
Like
働
right
き
now,
勉強
it's
もする
really,
から。
really pretty.
デートしようぜ。
デートって何するの？
That was really loud.
男女が二人きりで出かければそれはもはやデート。
それじゃあ今日スバルはレムとデートをしてきたのね。
予想外の切り替え。
Ah!
エミリアタンと咲き乱れる花の共演、それを俺のミーティアでぜひ永遠に残したい。
村か。
With my media.
畜生超可愛い。行こうぜ。
でもスバルに迷惑かけちゃうことになるかもしれないの。村の人も。
子供たちとかも無邪気でマジ天使の軍勢。行こうぜ。
もうわかりました。
He's just so insistent.
一緒に行ってあげる。
花畑もマジカラフルでワンダフル。マジで？
きっと明日はいい天気になるわね。
ああ。そして忘れられない日になるさ。
またスバルはそうやって。今スバルが。 なんでもない。
You were what?
それじゃあ羊スバルくん、頑張るよ。ご褒美は頑張った子にだけ与えられるからご褒美なのです。
That's the end? Damn. We're left on a cliffhanger again because we don't know if things will actually continue. Oh, visuals this time? I love this ending so much. It's such a good song. Seeing Puck, Felt, and Rom again, Reinhard, let's go. Those three guys in the background there as well. It's nice seeing the old guys. You know, we're only 5 episodes in, but like it feels like a lifetime ago. Oh, Elsa. Ooh, I don't want to see you again anytime soon. Oh shit, post-credit scene? Okay. I knew there had to be more. It felt like it cut off so short. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Oh, is he gonna see something crazy? Yeah, they were a little different. You did. I think you did a great job.
心残りがあるとすれば、今回はベアトリスにお休みの挨拶しなかったことか。
You're right.
憎まれ口叩き合ってただけだけど、例の一つでも言っておく。
Maybe next time you need to build up a relationship with Beatrice. Maybe that's your goal for next time. Oh, here we go. What's gonna happen? Oh. Is this what it looks like when you... Oh. Oh my god. You gotta go find Beatrice? She's gonna grind you? She's gonna keep you saddled? Let's go. Come on. Betty, please. You're like our only hope right now. Please help us. Find the door. Find the door. Just open the next door you see. Barge in. Oh my god, you're literally about to die right now, aren't you? Holy shit! Okay, he's dying for sure. Holy shit, his arm? Okay, what's happening here? Oh my god, the morning of our promise is still distant. It really is. Holy shit. That was insane. That was... Okay, so... Whoa, this episode was... This episode felt like a really, really nice one. You know, we got to spend a lot more time with Ram and Ram, especially this episode. I feel like Subaru as a character really grew into his role of progressing through these days and building bonds, relationships, everything like that. I felt like this was just a really, really nice episode to really just spend time instead of showing the same menial tasks and stuff that the previous episode did, you know, with him doing his chores and stuff like that. It spent a lot less time in that, and it, you know, we kind of saw that things were changing almost immediately. Like, one of the first things for me was that, I think it was Ram, right? It was Ram that in the previous episode sneezed and said achoo, whereas this time around it was a hiccup, it was a hic. So for me that was an immediate like, okay, that's different. Things have changed. You know, besides the obvious, you know, the conversations that he had with Rem and Ram when he woke up and everything, like, obviously that stuff was different, but, you know, it felt like that was a huge indicator that there was a complete difference, because it was still a bodily noise that she made, like a function, whatever, but it was different this time, but it still happened. So it's like a little slight change that really made me think, okay, something is at play here, something's different, and this is going to have an overall effect on the outcome of what happens. But I guess I thought that he would make it to the next day this time around. I kind of had in my head that he wouldn't, because it just felt like, you know, he would spend this episode thinking he could get past the day, but then, you know, after all his efforts, he's set back again, and then he has to actually strategize. I kind of had that idea going into this episode. I didn't share it before I started the episode. I probably should have. But I guess watching this episode, it really, really felt like the bonds he was building with Rem and Ram might have been key to this. I thought that that was maybe the missing piece of this puzzle, and I thought that that was going to really just help him going forward. But sadly, that was not to be the case. He was learning the language, he was learning everything. So I guess those things that he learned are going to play out, they're going to be important. And, you know, he at least knows the basic language at this point, I hope he does anyway. He can read the nursery rhyme book or the fairy tale book, whatever it was. And I hope that that at the very least kind of helps him move forward. And maybe he has to use that progress to get even further with learning the language and stuff. I feel like one of the biggest things I think is maybe going to be a key part going forward is kind of what I was saying at the end of this episode, where I was like, you gotta find Betty. Betty's the missing piece. She's going to solve everything. She's going to help. She's going to grind. She's going to blah, blah, blah. You know, I thought that maybe she would play a key part in this for when he was passing out, when he was throwing up, when he was feeling like shit, and when it was obvious something bad was going to happen. I really, really thought that she would show up and that she would help make it so that he would survive the night. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know how I thought that, but that was my guess anyway. And I guess a big part of that is going back to episode 1 when she made the comment. I can't remember the exact quote, but it was something along the lines of, I guess I'm not destined to play a role in that. And it's like, are you though? Like, I think you are destined to play a part, play a role. And I think that that was just a little tease that that's a sign that something is wrong. That's a sign that we've done something wrong. We haven't done what we need to. Another sign then was in this episode when he made the comment at the end of the episode where he was like, the only thing that didn't go the same way was that I didn't say goodnight to Beatrice, Betty. And he was like, we're always at each other's throats, blah, blah, blah. So I think going forward, we need to have a solid relationship with her, and I think that could be the key to solving this. That could be the key to moving on to the next day, I hope anyway. Yeah, I'm just really surprised that he didn't use his find Betty no matter what technique, you know, find the door. I'm surprised he didn't do that at the end of this episode. I really did think that that's where we were going with this. I'm glad it surprised me and it went in a completely different direction, because now we have to restart all over again, and we're back to the starting point. We're back to zero, and we have no idea what happened. We have no idea how this happened, but it seems as though there was a figure there. It wasn't just random. Now obviously we have the question of, was this Roswell? Was this Rem or Ram? Was this Betty? You know, we've got all these questions now. Was this someone else entirely? Was it someone who is in the mansion? Because obviously key suspect right now for me, probably Roswell, because he was a little creepy and he was suspecting whether Subaru could be a spy and everything in episode number 4. And, you know, I think he made a comment about, like, we have to do something about it. Maybe not, but there was a weird comment that made me think, okay, this guy can't be trusted. And then this episode, we got a lot closer to Rem and Ram, so I really don't think it could be either of those. But, you know, there is always that chance. Betty, her and Subaru have not had a great relationship, so there's potential there, but I don't see her being that type. I haven't seen anything from her that's besides just like shocking him and making him pass out. That's it. That's as far as it went. She could have killed him that first moment that they met, but she didn't. Instead, she shocked him and made him pass out and, you know, did all these silly little prank type things to him. So I don't think she would kill him. Amelia or Puck, I really don't see that. But who knows? Are there others in this mansion that we haven't met yet? Potentially. Is there just some sort of being that goes beyond everything? This purple hand that we saw at the end of this ending, because we saw that purple hand bleeding into like a normal looking hand, and then a post-credit scene began immediately. So I think that there's something there. I guess like a real crackshot theory, like a crackpot theory, I don't know what the right word there is for me right now, is that potentially this could be Subaru doing this to himself. This could be him going back, doing something and killing himself because he knows the ramifications of what could happen if he goes to the next day. Potentially Emilia winds up dead when they go on their date, when they go to this, flower field, whatever it is. Maybe someone shows up and kills her. And so he has to enact return by death there and then. So this could potentially be Subaru himself stopping that from happening. There's so many things that could be potential, things here. There's so many things that I just don't know the ramifications of, what it means, what could happen, what this means, what that means, everything like that. And I guess right now I'm just really, really, wondering who that is. And I can't wait to find out. I'm sure we'll find out at some point. And, I'm just throwing that theory out there that it's somehow Subaru himself. Just so that theory's out there, so that 40 episodes down the line I could be like, I was right. just to have that. I'll also throw out a bunch of other theories so that I can call back to that moment as well and say I was right. But for the most part, most likely I will probably be wrong, and I'm okay with that. I love being surprised. I love finding out the deeper mysteries, and this series has so many deep mysteries that I still don't know. I guess next episode will start again from zero. We'll start at that point again where we woke up with Rem and Ram in the room, and I guess we're gonna have her arm back this time. And I just don't know where we go from here. I don't know what we can change besides getting closer to Betty. That's really the only thing that I can think of that could make a difference here. And I'm really hoping that that's the case, because we can still have those bonds and relationships and everything with Emilia. We can build up those relationships and bonds with Rem and Ram that we saw in this episode. We can learn to read and write. We can go and have those moments with Rem in the village, meet the kids, set up the date, everything like that. But we have to get close to Betty. That's the one thing we need to do here. That's one thing that I would love to see change. That's one thing I want to see happen. And also, real quick, that moment of Subaru slipping on the puddle, hilarious. I did not expect it, cracked me up. And this series, comedy is done very well. Roswell is still very mysterious. I didn't like that comment where he was like, doesn't that make you my property too? Rem and Ram, they seem to be really enraptured by him. They're obviously very caught up in his business, and whatever Roswell says goes. I don't know if that he saved them or what happened, but there's something there that is a little interesting to me that I want to learn more. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. I don't really have much more to say about it. Emilia, adorable as always. Puck, adorable as always. Subaru, he's such a great, sweet guy, but he's also a dork. And I love it. I'm so excited to see more ReZero. I need to know. I cannot wait. This was a crazy, crazy episode. That ending scene was batshit insane. And it's maybe my favorite scene so far in the series. I really wasn't expecting it. I thought things would actually be okay. I thought that he would make it a Betty. I don't know what I was thinking, but the series surprising me every episode along the way. And what a great episode. What a great time I'm having with this series. I hope you guys are enjoying too. If you are, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving for this series. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. So with that said, I hope you're having a great day and that you're able to take it easy. I will see you in the next one. Take care.